Alright, what's up guys? In this video we're going to be talking about cheaters and how they affect Rust and how they're banned by admins. So recently I've been doing a bunch of guides on like monuments, every monument in Rust. I've done a guide on every single monument. Tips for new players, F1 console commands for new players, how to get your FPS better. So I figured that if I'm like, educating all the new players, I'd kind of educate you guys on cheaters and, what they do, how they work, how they're banned by admins and stuff, and like my experiences playing against cheaters, stuff like that, and how to be careful when you're recruiting, because it's very easy to recruit a cheater, believe it or not. But yeah, I'm gonna be just talking about that today. So first we're gonna go over is how their cheats work. So there's many different kinds of cheats. I don't know, I feel like the most common ones are ESP, obviously, aimbot, and speed hacking. I'm probably forgetting something, but so pretty much what ESP is I'll throw some clips on the screen when I'm doing this, but ESP, you can see people through walls. So let's just say this guy's here, but I'm behind this wall. There'll be kind of like a box around it on the cheater screen, and you'll be able to see this guy. So I'll throw a clip of that on screen right now. And yeah, ESP is pretty nuts. You can literally see anyone through walls. This is not just in Rust, this is in pretty much every game, every like shooter, especially competitive shooters. Rust is not a competitive shooter, but you know what I mean. It's probably one of the best cheats, probably second to aimbot. Obviously aimbot's a little bit better, but ESP is harder to catch for admins, and it's harder to ban for than aimbot is, because aimbot in Rust, everyone has a combat log. If you guys didn't know that, you just type in combat log, and it shows you like what other players' damage have done to you and what you've done to them. So like if I headshot this, it'll then show up in the combat log. It takes 10 seconds to show up, but you get what I mean. And you can send that into admin. So let's just say if a cheater's like headshotting you like 20 times, if you send that in and you can repeatedly catch the cheater doing that, that's pretty good evidence. And if the admin watches them and sees they're doing it, the admin can just ban them. So ESP's definitely harder to detect than aimbot, because aimbot is literally they're just only hitting headshots. And sometimes they can hit body shots, but you can tell usually if they're aimbotting. Especially if they have like a low hour account, or if you check battle metrics and all their hours are just, AFK, they're not spent on a server, or they're only spent on like 1 or 2 servers. Whereas most players, especially like me, like I play probably like at least like 8 to like 10 or 12 different servers a month. So I'm playing quite a few different servers. So with an account like mine, like you can tell just by looking at my account or like a Battlemetrics account that I'm legit. Or like just go on Battlemetrics. If you want to go into a server, just test it out yourself. Just check other people's Battlemetrics accounts. I'll throw a link to Battlemetrics in the description. But yeah, just check their Battlemetrics accounts, and you guys can see that they played multiple servers with multiple different people and all that. Battlemetrics is amazing for seeing what cheaters, if someone's cheating or not. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to like speed hacking. So I'll throw a clip of somebody speed hacking on screen now. Speed hacking is not just like speed hack. I should say movement hacking. So like people can like jump up walls and stuff. Like I can only jump this high, but somebody with like jump hacks can like jump all the way up there, because they can just keep like double jumping all the way up there. And then speed hacks, they're pretty OP. So if someone's like shooting you and you don't have cover, you can just kind of like speed hack behind the cover, which is pretty nuts. I mean, obviously that's a huge advantage, which is a big problem. Also, this is probably the easiest one to catch, because all it takes is for the admin to watch them do this, and they can ban them. Like, this is super easy to catch. As long as the admin's watching the player, it's super easy for them to catch them. And yeah, I'd say those are the most common types of cheats or hacks or whatever you want to call it. But I've played like over, I think I'm at 5,400 hours of Rust now, and I've encountered probably hundreds of cheaters at this point. Actually, last wipe on Rustopia, no, not Rustopia, Rustified Long. Rustopia admins are great, by the way, shout out to Momo. But yeah, Rustified admins are not the best. They're getting better, I'll give them that. They're getting better. Although I think it was last force wipe, or 2 force wipes ago, on Rustified Long, literally, I'm not exaggerating, half the server pop got banned for cheating. Like, the server died because half the server was cheating. Like, the wipe was just awful, man. And it takes some of those admins so long to get back to it. And I get it, it's so hard. They have so many different servers that they're adminning on. and you know it's hard for them, and it's not their fault. It's just Rustified needs to hire more admins. Like Rustified has probably the biggest collection of servers in the game, and they're probably making some of the most money, if not the most money. I know there's some new servers like Vital and stuff that are making a ton of money, so they have more money for admins, and I have no clue how good or bad the admins are on Vital. You know, I've typically stick to like Restopia, Restoria, stuff like that. Restoria is pretty good with the admins too, but yeah, I don't usually play Vital, so I don't know how they are on there, but I know that's one of the big like upcoming servers. It's actually they're pretty much on top right now. I mean, Vital's probably one of the most well-known servers, at least in like the clan scene and stuff. But yeah, now I'm just gonna be talking about how you cannot recruit a cheater. So there's many ways to not recruit a cheater. There's also many ways to recruit a cheater, and obviously don't knowingly recruit a cheater. Please don't play with cheaters. You'll get banned also. Just don't do it. But you know, I've recruited a few cheaters. Luckily, I've been able to catch them and ban them pretty quickly from my Discord, and you know, notify the admins and have them banned too. I think only once somebody has gotten through, and that's because they were scripting. And you know, scripting's pretty hard to check, but there is some ways to check scripting. So pretty much, I'll show you guys right here. I'll also throw a clip on screen after this of somebody using scripts. It's easy to tell with an M2. So for example, like here's me standing, and I'm gonna pull my mouse down as hard as I can, like all the way down. It'll literally go off my mouse pad because I'm standing, and it's super hard to spray M2 standing. Like as you can see, that literally my mouse just went off my desk. Whereas a cheater can just, you know, like here's me crouching. M2's easy to spray crouching, but standing up, not so much. Unless you're playing like super high sense, which it's pretty hard to spray an AK super high sense, so I really wouldn't recommend playing high sense. I actually used to play high sense and I was bad then, so you know, obviously I've moved my sense down since then. But yeah, like you can tell because they'll kind of go like this, and then the recoil will kind of like snap down. But instead of, obviously I can't snap down like a cheater would, but this cheater would just snap down and just kind of like stick on to this guy pretty much. I'll throw a clip on screen now of that, but that's a pretty good way to detect scripters. If you want to detect like cheaters, again, this is not like 100% way to detect a cheater, but you know, obviously, like I said, check their battle metrics. If they've played like 2 servers and have like 10k hours, then obviously like they're cheating, or they're not telling you something, or they bought the account or something. Yeah, definitely check people's Steam profiles, make sure they don't have VAC bans. Never play with somebody with a VAC ban that's more than like 1,000 days old at least. Like I really wouldn't recommend playing with anyone with VAC bans. Obviously, in my group, I have a few people with VAC bans, but usually they're like thousands of hours or thousands of days ago, and you know, I trust them obviously, but you know, I wouldn't recommend playing with anybody with VAC bans or anything like that. All right, what's up, guys? Editing me here. I somehow forgot to mention what scripting is, which is a huge problem in Rust. So pretty much what scripting is it makes your mouse like, well, guns in Rust have recoil patterns, so it pretty much makes your mouse mimic the like AK recoil pattern, or the MP5 or the M2 or any gun like that has a specific recoil pattern. It pretty much does it for you, which is cheating, but it's very hard to catch. So that's what scripts are. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. Also, you can, you know, just try them out. If they're like destroying you and they have like 200 hours, like you might, something might be up there. But yeah, I don't know, just use common sense when recruiting people. It's hard. I think 2 people have slipped through the cracks, one scripting, one actually cheating, although the guy that was actually cheating didn't get VAC banned, which is kind of confusing. Even after a month, he still hasn't gotten VAC banned. I mean, obviously we don't play with him anymore, but you know, it's kind of strange. So I don't really know what the situation is with that. But yeah, just remember, if you're playing with someone cheating, please just kick them out of your Discord and notify the admins. Most servers have a Discord. That's probably the best way to contact the admins, unless they have a website and they want you to report them on that. Although the website is usually a lot slower than just like DMing admin. Also, like, try to make like a good relationship with the admins. Like, talk to the admins and they might listen to you, and don't just like go rage reporting somebody because they shit on you. Like, I do that sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I think we've all done that. If you have a couple thousand hours, you've probably done that. I've probably done that like 1 or 2 times, but you know, that was when I had lower hours and I didn't respect the admins. And just remember, the admins are like busy, like they're doing probably like hundreds of tickets every hour. So yeah, that's all I have to say about cheaters and Rust. Probably gonna title this video like cheaters or the scum of Rust or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Daily videos coming out. I know this is kind of strange, it's like unedited, but yeah, I just wanted to get this out because I wanted to educate the newer players on cheaters and how to deal with them and how to not play with them and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, see ya.